Hi, it's Terry. I have been maintaining 180-pound weight loss with low carb, low calorie, meat focused eating since August of 2022. Hello, it is Thursday and we're going to get our stuff ready for tomorrow. I boiled some eggs in my previous video with my Instant Pot. And so I went ahead and just cracked 3. Tomorrow's going to be a little awkward. I'll just talk while I work. So tomorrow I've got my nurse practitioner appointment, just my annual physical, which was already scheduled probably about 2 months ago. So bless her heart, she's got to get caught up on all my things. So when I meet with her tomorrow, I'll be catching her up about all the health things that's going on. I have to be in PO for a test for her tomorrow. So my thought process is I will have my, I'll make up my coffee for in the morning. And then after my appointment, it'll be out in the car just ready for me to chug lug. You want to say, howdy ho, burned your tummy, don't you know? Chug lug. So I'll sip on that on my drive to work. I'm going to have me some Little Richards. I just like that paprika flavor, man. It just has a smoky flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of this campfire to it too. And then, I got sneeze. That's some powerful stuff. Use a little bit of my garlic lovers. All right, now that's, all right, so that's that. And then my eggs, I need a lid for that. So what I am thinking, when I get to work, I wonder if this is going to be big enough to hold it. Let's find out. When I get to work, it'll be 10 o'clock. I'm like, well, shoot, sorry, I had an alarm go off. Might as well eat breakfast and lunch at the same time. But then I'm like, I don't know. That's not very nice to my future afternoon self, because then I'll be hungry. So I don't know what I'll do, but I'm just making everything. I'm doing 3 eggs instead of 4 tomorrow for all this. I'll figure out what I want to do then. So now tomorrow's Terry's going to be like, what the heck, man? Why you cutting me off? Why are you just giving me 3 eggs? That ain't very nice. But, sometimes you got to tell your future self what you can and can't have. And, that's honestly something that I've done all along is by getting, I don't take myself too much extra stuff to work, because then I know I ain't going to starve, okay? I know that I will not starve, because I am going to, worst case scenario, I get hungry and I have to run home and get some food. I have to run home on lunch, or I have to, run out to get something if I'm still hungry. You know what I mean? But the whole time, I haven't really allowed myself to take extra stuff to work. I just take what I plan on eating to work. And it's worked out pretty well. And I just know, like one of my coworkers, she's always like, I don't like what I brought to work today. I'm like, well, I don't give myself the option. I don't care if I don't like it or if I'm not in the mood to eat it. That's what I bring. That's what today's Terry eats, So I just don't give myself the option to not like something but you see, I pack enough so I ain't hungry, but that it's just kind of like today Terry has to be in charge of tomorrow Terry, in both good and bad ways. I got to be authoritative and not let myself have stuff, but also have to be nice and make sure it's enough. So there we go. That's what I'm taking. So, all right, I'll see the nurse practitioner in a little bit, and I'll update you after that. Bye. Let me just tell you something I forgot to tell you all today. So I didn't even think much about it. So 2 nights ago, 2 nights ago. What is today? Today's Thursday. So, Tuesday night, I was getting ready to lay down, and I'm like, oh, I'm hurting, but man, I guess I could listen to my Bible app, but that don't ever help me. So God's letting me suffer right now because I've done a lot to my body, and so I'm just gonna watch TikTok. God, you'll be all right, God. I'm gonna watch TikTok. That was the night that I was up for 3 hours, or 3 o'clock in the morning, up till 3 o'clock, pacing and moaning and groaning and just this close to going to the ER all night long, pacing. So, now I ain't saying, but I'm just saying. So then last night, I'm like, well, okay, let's try something a little different here. I thought to myself, well, I used to go and lay on the bed and listen to my Bible app and play like a put together I have an app on my iPad that is a puzzle. And so I'm like, I'm going to just go stretch out, lay on my stomach, because I knew that usually didn't hurt anything when I laid on my stomach. So I'm going to go listen to my Bible app and put together some puzzles. No pain. Now, like I said, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. Yeah, so that's my story. Now, like I said, God doesn't do things like that. God doesn't say, you're not reading your Bible, here's punishment. He doesn't. It's not really how he works. You know what I mean? I know many of us know that's just not how he works. That he gave us free will, and so he gave us free will, and the earth is full of sin. So he knows that there's sin. We're human, and we have free will, so we're gonna make some dumb decisions with that free will. But anyway, it sure did hit me this morning when a coworker was talking about how she felt like God was punishing her for asking him for a sign because something popped up about how you shouldn't look for signs from God on her Facebook. So anyway, and I was just like, yeah, well, that's a little different than didn't say anything till later on. I was like, yeah, that didn't exactly. I did later on. I told her about it, and she was like, oh, so when I was telling you my story, I said, yeah, I felt like the big guy was saying, fine. You don't think I could? You think that you could just play on TikTok and you don't want to read your Bible? You're just gonna mess with TikTok? Sure, go ahead. Like I said, I know that's not really how he works. The earth is full of sin, and he knows we're gonna do dumb stuff. But anyway, I just thought that was funny, and I had to share it with y'all. So it is 7:48. So tonight I'm gonna go stretch out on my bed, listen to the Bible, say my prayers for all the prayers that you all have sent requests for. Keep them coming, man. Send me prayer requests. I'm putting it all in the notes section of my phone so I don't do something silly like forget and lose it. So keep sending me any prayer requests you have, and people are praying for each other down in the comments section. I love it. So, all right, anyway, good night. I just had to share that story with you because I felt kind of like God was going, that's what you get, lunkhead. Okay, bye. Hello, I just saw my nurse practitioner, and pardon me while I get some coffee because I had to be fasting. Yeah. You bet your bippy. That's the spot right there. All right. So I told her about, I requested a fasting insulin. So they got that drawn. And she's pretty good, if I kind of tell her what I'm thinking and she kind of goes along with it and lets me kind of do my own thing on things like that. We talked about, the itis scan was negative, gallbladder. I told her I saw a surgeon, and she's like, so what did he think? Did he think it's gallbladder? I said, well, he thinks it's the esophageal spasms. Sorry, they drew blood, and so I want to take the little Band-Aid off. Anyway, I told her that he thinks it's esophageal spasms or cardiac, And so I told her about my cardiac test coming up. I told her about the treadmill stress test and how that went. We talked about my cholesterol, and she's like, "That's pretty high, Terry." I said, "I know." She said, she's like, "I really think that if it doesn't come down, then we need to get on medication." I said, I don't disagree. So she's gonna give me 3 months to see if I can get it back down. And if I can, great. If I can't, then I'll go forward with medication. I did tell her I was taking Prilosec, but it hasn't helped at all. She asked if I'd seen GI or was gonna go see GI, and I said, yeah, but I want, after the heart's clear, because the surgeon said he wouldn't touch me until after my heart's clear. So I need to get that all the way finished. I said, then I'll go back to the surgeon and kind of wrap that package up. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. So I said, after I, get the cardiac cleared, I'll see the surgeon again, and then he can just send me on my merry way. Or if he has any ideas, I'll go with what he says. Oh, shoot, I forgot to get a note for work. Let me run in and do that right quick. And so we talked about I'm taking the Prilosec and the Gas-X, and it's not working. So anyway, so I told her all the things, and like I said, she wants me to come back in 3 months for a what the heck did I call it? Y'all ain't had enough coffee yet. And where the heck are my keys? Listen. Didn't I drop them? Huh. Well, anyway, so we talked, and I talked about all the things, and so she's fully in the loop now, and so I'll see her in 3 months for another cholesterol check. So all right, I will let you all go, and I will see you all whenever I eat. When I get to work, I'm gonna be drinking all this coffee on the drive home or drive back to work. Hello, it's breakfast time, and I'm starving Marvin. So, got my burger. I cheered. Got my burger, and I'm gonna take a bite of that. And got my egg. I know you can't see it, but there's a boiled egg down in there. I'm just eating one because I brought 3 eggs, so I'm just eating one. So I might take that. Come on, fella. He's trying to argue with me. I don't like it to argue with me.
I can't use any mint because mint burns it real bad. Like it burns if it's mint or
So my burger, 1 egg, and cheese. And that's my breakfast. I'll see you at lunchtime. Bye. Hi, it's lunchtime. And this is my last pork country ribs. Man, I will not buy. How many did I have? Didn't I have 4? 4 of those family packs? I bought way too many. But I just get excited whenever I see them yellow stickers. And they were so cheap. Oh well. This is what I did, so. And this is the last one. So. After this, we're back to the 93% ground beef and the chicken. And this weekend, I'm going to meal prep some 8-ounce servings of 93%. And we're going to meal prep some chicken thighs. 8-ounce servings of that, too. So we're going to, and of course, salads. Duh. So, all right. I'll see you tonight. Bye. Let me tell you a thing or two. I am being highfalutin, and I don't even have no crumpets, but I got my tea, and I got it in a paper, in a styrofoam cup, and I got my fancy ball dripper. So I'm over here. I'm being fancy. Yep, I'm being fancy. Oh, I'm talking to my peoples. You want to come say hi? They're not real peoples. Do you want to come say hi, Dana? Okay, well, she said no. she's going to be all antisocial. But anyway, so I'm sitting over here in my chair, and I already had my lunch, and now we're having our fancy tea. I don't have a little dealie, but I can have a little cup so I can say, look at me, and I'm having tea time. It's tea time with my fancy tea in my styrofoam cup. Good stuff, Maynard. Okay, I'll see you at supper. Bye. Here's how supper's going down. I got 3 eggs. I haven't done anything to them yet. Let's put a little stuff on them. And then we're going to add our ground beef. I'm going to let them go just, this is kind of almost frozen, so I really should put it in now. I'm going to get some more seasonings. Hang on. Okay. We're going to add in, well, I'm going to wait till I add the ground beef. So hold on. Let's do that. Let's go on and add in, because our ground beef is cooked. We just need to get it mixed in there real well. So it's probably going to stick and be grody, but that's all right. That's all right. It's all right. It'll still taste nummy in the end. And you know me, I'll add a little water to it, and that'll kind of help it. That'll help deglaze my pan. All right, so now, like I said, I got to bring the heat up because the burger was still partially frozen. So I'm going to go on and season it. We got some of our campfire. Isn't that a song? Campfire. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope and ride. Oh, that's my garlic lovers. We're going to have some Little Richard singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Boom, boom. And some Greek. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope and ride. Riding my, something, riding my pony, carrying a 6-shooter, something 6-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing the young girls' hearts. That's for sure, because a man with a cowboy hat and a good pair of jeans, Lord have mercy, Nelly. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope and ride. Wearing that 6-shooter, riding that pony on a cattle drive. Stealing the young girls' hearts. Something. Okay, anyway, now we're going to let this cook for a little bit. Okay, I'll be back. I added the last little bit of broth that I had in my refrigerator. And that just helped it get right up off the bottom. I mean, there's still a little bit, but of course it's going to stick some, Terry. It's going to stick some, Terry Toodle. Terry Bear. That was oh, my stars. That boy, he has been on something since I got through the front door, or the garage door. It was so funny. He was barking, and he was outside just telling somebody off, and I snuck up behind him, and I just went boop right on his booty, and he bumped and he jumped and howled. He like squealed like he had been got. He was like, burp. He yelped. I was laughing so hard. I startled my poor Luber dude. My poor boy. Oh my goodness, this is heavy. Oh, come on now. I ain't got time to be holding it. Alright, now, that's what we're going to have, and we'll taste it here in a second. But I'm going to wash this out because it's time. Oh, I can't wash it out. Oh, shoot, fire. Well, I'll have to wash it tomorrow because I'll show you why in just a second. That's why. Look at all that meat. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pounds. 9, 10, 11. About 11 pounds of 93% right there. We're going to get that cooked up tomorrow. So we got to get it defrosted. What'd I say? 11? Anyway, whatever it is. I don't remember what I said. I just said it. So we're going to get it. I wonder if my lab's done yet. Look, guys. Look, guys. I got some owie. Hang on. I'm going to look and see if my lab's done yet. And I'll tell you. Hang on. Oh, drat, it ain't done yet. So, but it's a Friday, so who knows. All right, let's try this. That's a good combination of flavors right there. You know, when I did carnivore the first time, I just did all meat. I mean, a little bit of cheese, and I didn't hardly do eggs. Sometimes I did eggs for breakfast on the weekend. But you know what's funny? Back then, I'd eat eggs and I'd get loose. Hang on, I picked a cuticle off and then it's hurting. I'd have to go to the bathroom quite a bit if I ate eggs in the mornings on the weekends, which is so weird. Anyway, look at that. Let's do that spoon. Somebody better write this down. Dear Diary, today, March 8th, Terri used a little spoon. Look, that's what I'm using. I'm not using this. Oh, I said diary, not Siri. My goodness gracious. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to have for supper tonight. And tomorrow we got a busy day. It'll be a good day, though. It'll be a good day, guys. Well, that's my supper. I'll show you the macros. And this stomach thing, I wonder, you know, at work after I eat, I'm still like sitting up and going to the bathroom and coming back, or going and visiting nurses and stuff. But here, which I've done for 12 years since I moved in, I sit at my recliner and eat in my recliner. But maybe, whatever this issue is, I need to just get up and move after I'm done eating. I don't mean go for a walk. Let's not get too carried away. But maybe I need to move around the house a little something after I eat. I might try that tonight. Just get up and just pace a little bit. Nothing serious. Nothing serious, trust me. We ain't getting too hardcore. But maybe just get up and move a little bit and see if it has something to do with sitting, like right now with whatever the issue is. Maybe it's because I got it crunched up. Because I am going to my grave saying it is not cardiac. So, yeah, I go to my grave saying that. They can do all that they're going to do, and if they have to put a stent in, awesome. But I still don't believe it. Now watch, it's never going to come back after I get that angiogram. Anyway, okay, well that's what I know. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. We got a busy day. I'm getting back to my meal prep, guys. I'm so excited. I missed it. I don't have to make any supper sides though. Let's see how many we got. Hang on. All right, up here, I have 4. So we got to remember the number 4. There's 4 of them in there. And then let's look in here. This is where all my supper sides are. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have a whole 2 weeks worth of sides that I won't have to make, supper sides, because you know I'm making salads for my lunch, because I'm going back. It's this whole thing, this whole GI reset thing. It was supposed to help with my stomach or my issue, but it didn't help a lick. So I'm going back to what I was doing. It was doing good and it's doing fine. Anyway, all right, I'm shutting up. Bye. All right. You ready? Are you ready? Let's finish out. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope and ride. Wearing my 6-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive. Stealing the young girls' hearts, just like Gene and Roy. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Boom, boom. Okay, bye. Here's my macros for the day. Thank you for watching. Bye.